Demon Slayer has to be one of the most popular animes, mangas in recent history. Thus the reason why a lot of the Funko Pops are rather hard to find. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these Funko Pops to see if the hype is worth it. Spoiler alert, it is. But before I get into today's video, I just want to do a little bit of self-promoting, if you will. I have a whole second channel dedicated to me streaming video games. Right now I'm playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Here's a quick clip. Oh! I love this. Alright. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure to check out my second channel and subscribe. Link to that channel will be in the description below. Before showing you the common Funko Pop wave of the Demon Slayer Funko Pops, I just want to give a huge shout out to What the Pop, Emma and Steel. They actually sent me the majority of them in the mail for Christmas, so thank you to Emma and Steel for your contribution to today's video. Without you guys, this video wouldn't be done. So, okay, let's go ahead and share what these Funko Pops look like. First up, we have the common Tanjiro Funko Pop. One thing I do want to point out right away while reviewing these Funko Pops, all of these Funko Pops, for the majority, if not 99.9% of them, all come with bases. I also want to mention that a lot of these bases aren't that necessary for the Funko Pops, but I digress. If you only need one Tanjiro Funko Pop, I feel like this could be good enough to get away with. I also want to mention, there are some hidden details when it comes to the Funko Pops. On the first hidden detail I want to mention is the tab here. It does mention, all I can do is work hard. That's the story of my life. If you haven't watched Demon Slayer, you have to catch up on it. There was only one full season out. The second season is slowly coming out. And Tanjiro, his family got killed by a demon. All that is left is his sister, who has turned into a demon, which I'll mention in a second. But ever since then, we just see Tanjiro grinding and grinding and grinding to become the best Demon Slayer that he can be. And he might end up being the best ever. But hence why this quote has that strong significance. And then the second hidden detail is actually going to be at the bottom right here of this tab. It's just from the manga. Pretty cool little hidden detail. Since I already mentioned his sister, let's go ahead and talk about the Nezuko Funko Pop. Wow, this is probably one of the largest Funko Pops in the Demon Slayer set. It just covers so much space, and it is kind of hefty. It is rather heavy. Nezuko is a very interesting character. She is turned into a demon, right? And of course, you know, demons, they want to hunt down humans to consume their blood for nourishment. However, she doesn't have that bloodlust. Instead, she accompanies Tanjiro on his mission to become a demon slayer and to find a cure for her. For the hidden detail on the back, we have this quote. Not much of a quote. Obviously, she can't speak. She has that bamboo muzzle on her, if you will. And it just says, That's it. That's the only hidden detail. There isn't that manga figure of her on the bottom tab or anything. Following Nezuko, we have a Funko Pop that was actually in my top 10 Funko Pop of 2021. And that is Zenitsu. Zenitsu is such an interesting character. He might be my second favorite character in the anime. He is such a shy, timid guy, very easily startled. However, once he goes unconscious, his true Demon Slayer form awakens, and it is quite the spectacle to see him in full action. I think Funko did a great job to capture that essence by having his eyes closed. As you can see here, his eyes are closed. This is his true Demon Slayer form. And it is quite interesting. His Demon Slayer style is Thunder style, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I watched the anime once. I do have the manga. I've been slowly trying to collect the manga for that, and haven't fully read it yet. But the anime was so good, I had to start collecting the Funko Pops, right? So anyways, I digress again. The back has this quote here, as you can see. And it says, "I won the battle, but lost the war." I think this is in reference to the arc with the Spider family, where, you know, I'm not going to spoil it, but I think that's where that quote comes from. And on the back, we do, on the bottom tab here, we do have a little manga Zenitsu there, sitting there on the corner. Zenitsu, very good character. I do enjoy this one quite a bit. But regardless, let's go ahead and talk about the next Funko Pop. Next up, we do have the Enosuke Funko Pop. There are so many Enosuke Funko Pops. I initially wanted to skip this one because I already have an exclusive, and there's a Flocked exclusive that I was planning on getting. However, this one has the Target exclusive sticker, so I picked it up based on that factor, that it has that Target exclusive sticker when it shouldn't. I like the character quite a bit. It's actually my favorite character from the anime. I just like his persona. Very full of energy, very unfiltered. It makes sense why. He has a lot of talent, but it needs to be refined a little bit. He is too, how do you say, not rough around the edges, but his talent's there, but he definitely got to work on his pride. For the hidden details, we have the first one here. Pig assault. Pretty cool quote. It could have been better, but you know, it is what it is. And for the bottom tab, we have this. Him without his mask on. For the last regular 4-inch Funko Pop, we have this character here. This is Muzan Kippuzuji. This character has quite an interesting design. I think it is a little bit after Michael Jackson. I think that's the case, but I could be wrong. Regardless, I love his bright red eyes, and I like the sharpness of the nails. They are rather sharp. So this is the main villain of the show. Probably going to be the main villain of the whole series. This is the #1 demon. For the hidden detail, we only have this quote on the tab here, as you can see. And the quote says, "I am a perfect creature that is infinite close to perfection." And that is essentially his, how do you say, not mantra, but his view of life. Like, he lived so long, he consumed so many people. He has this elite 11 to 12 men, demons, that, yeah, he really thinks he is the perfect entity, if you will. The last common Funko Pop is actually going to be a Funko Pop Deluxe moment from Demon Slayer, and then none other than Tanjiro versus Yuri. This Deluxe moment actually captures probably the best moment in the Spider Demon family arc. Here we see the first Kazuki from the 12 Kazuki, which is like the 12 elite demons I was talking about before, up against Tanjiro. And wow, a lot of details here. I love how Tanjiro, this is the first moment we see him using like his fire form. I love how Ri looks in this. Looks really good. I love how he has that tattooed eye that signify he is part of that 12 Kazuki. This is definitely a Funko Pop moment you want out of the box for sure. This is an inbox right now because of space, but wow, definitely a great pop moment. Next, guys, let's go ahead and look at the exclusive Demon Slayer Funko Pops I do have in my collection. First up, we're going to look at this Hot Topic exclusive Tanjiro. There are two obvious details that set this Tanjiro from the other Tanjiro Funko Pops. The Kamado and the mask that Tanjiro has is basically him in training for and during the whole final selection arc. Very good arc. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Basically, it's just Tanjiro joining, final steps on joining the Demon Slayer Corps. So yeah, great pop. The hidden detail I do want to mention is this quote on the back right here. And it mentions, or it says, "I'm not powerless anymore," which basically, yes, Tanjiro, not powerless anymore. He's on the right steps to becoming the Demon Slayer that he's going to become, and to finally find that cure, hopefully, for his sister. The next exclusive Tanjiro Funko Pop in my collection is probably the best Funko Pop of the whole Demon Slayer line, and that is the BoxLunch exclusive Glow in the Dark version. Guys, the level of detail on this Funko Pop is insane. There are so many details in this Funko Pop that Funko just got right. It is rather heavy. It feels like it weighs like 5 to 10 pounds, guys. It feels heavy in my hand here. And just the level of detail, I just can't stress that enough. It's just the best Funko Pop of 2021. Too bad this wasn't in my collection before my top 10 Funko Pops of 2021. This would have definitely been it. For the hidden detail on the back of the tab, we do have this here. And it does mention water breathing 10th form, constant flux. And what a powerful move that is. What a just fantastic way of capturing it by Funko with this Funko Pop. Just wow, I am lost for words. This is how great this Funko Pop is. For the final two Funko Pops of this video, we have BoxLunch exclusives. For the first one, we have the Mini Nezuko Inbox Deluxe Funko Pop. At first, guys, I thought that this Funko Pop was going to be bigger than the common Nezuko Funko Pop. However, this is smaller. I did a comparison side by side, and it's actually mini. Hence the name Mini Nezuko in the box, right? But I digress. So obviously she has to be carried in this box during the day because she's a demon. She would combust in direct sunlight, obviously. So yeah, it's nice that we have that detail going on. And the bamboo floor. It all looks great. Not too much, not necessarily the most exciting Demon Slayer pop, but it does get the job done. For the last Funko Pop we have in this video, we have none other than the BoxLunch exclusive Enosuke Funko Pop. So yes, this is Enosuke laying down. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I don't necessarily remember this in the anime per se, but I'm sure it's there somewhere. Regardless, it looks fantastic. Not necessarily the biggest fan of a horizontal pop, if you will, but Enosuke, I'll let it slide. I do like the character quite a bit. Obviously, like I mentioned before, he is my favorite of the anime. I've been meaning to add the Child's Collectibles Flocked Enosuke. I think that one is great. I definitely need to add that sometime soon. And I currently have on pre-order the Enosuke Pop and Tea bundle from GameStop, which is essentially this Enosuke, or like, you know, him like this, but without the boar mask. So I'm very excited for that one. You know, he has such a pretty face, so definitely need that face in the collection, if you will. Those are all the Demon Slayer Funko Pops I currently have in my collection. So far the collection is looking pretty great, and I hope Funko continues to make more Demon Slayer Funko Pops. There are so many they can make. They got the Elite Demon Slayers, they got the Elite Demons they could continue to make, so yeah. And then there's the very nice Demon and her sidekick. The names I can't think of off the top of my head, but those two would be pretty sick to see. Regardless, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sensei Serum. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, see ya!